Lady Macduff, where we just do Shakespeare-related things. I truly have not sat down and figured out a catchy phrase yet, but I'm still continuing to not really work on it. So today, just to get into the mood, festive, 12th night, extravaganza, what better way to get into the festive holiday mood than drinking? So what we're going to do today is play a little bit of a game using the book Shakespeare Not Stirred. So here's how it works. Shakespeare Bay, aka Eric, has chosen a cocktail from Shakespeare Not Stirred, inspired by one of the characters of a Shakespeare play. Now, I get to ask him, I haven't decided how many questions. How many questions do you think is fair? Like 5? Do you think I could get it in 5?
I think you could do it in 5.
Okay, so like 5 questions, and then just using the flavor profiles of the ingredients and 5 questions. We'll see about that though. Just try to figure out who the cocktail is inspired by, which character. So, he has kindly put all of the ingredients here, and I will reveal them momentarily, and I have the recipe right here. So, without further ado, ta-da! Ooh, citrusy, orange. We've got grapefruit juice, lemon citron, lemon vodka, lemoncello, orange juice, and lemons. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take a look at the recipe. It says sugar is the first ingredient. Do I need sugar?
We have sugar, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna go get the sugar. Okay. Is this from a comedy, tragedy, or history? CTH. That's like the Shakespeare chat room. Instead of ASL, it's like, what's your favorite comedy, tragedy, history? Okay, so is it from a comedy, tragedy, or history?
Comedy.
It's from a comedy, okay. I'm seeing lots of zest. I'm seeing lots of brightness. How much sugar do we need? Doesn't say.
It's just for the rim.
Oh, okay, so just for the rim, so we're gonna need a plate. This makes me think of like Italy. Does the play take, I'm not gonna get this in 5, okay. Does the play take place in Italy?
Yes.
Ooh! Well, how many of them take place in Italy? Like a lot of them, probably.
Most of them, yeah.
Okay, so 1.5 ounces of limoncello. Whoops! I don't have like a thing. How many ounces are in a shot glass? I'm not prepared for this. Hold, please. Okay. Anything else? Oh, it smells so good. I just want to try it. Just a little taste. Oh man. 1.5 ounces limoncello, so it's a 1 whole shot.
1 whole shot.
Got it. Okay. Okay, so this takes place in Italy, and it's a comedy. Is this based on a female character?
Yes.
Okay. 5 ounces of OJ. Ooh, well, no, this is here, so I'm gonna use it. Who is bright, but also a little bit, there's grapefruit juice, so there's a little bit of bitterness in there. This says 4 to 6 dashes of grapefruit. What does that mean?
Just a little bit of grapefruit. You don't have to pour a ton of it.
Oh, okay.
Just to kind of add a little bit of zest to it.
Okay. All right, so 5 ounces of this. Oh, this got pulp in it. Ew.
It's pulpy.
It's pulpy.
Strain it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I will be doing that later, so that's fine. 4.5. And like a third of this would be, wait, no. 2/3 would be, wait, what? Oh, I think, whatever. I can't do math either. It is a comedy. It takes place in Italy, and it is based on a female character. I'm gonna get this in 5. Do you have any good hints?
I do, if you want to trade in one of your questions for a hint.
Okay, I will trade in one of my questions for a hint.
The play, what kind of drink are you making right now?
I don't know. Oh, It has lemoncello in it. Is it a lemon drop type drink? I don't know. See, I'm just like uneducated when it comes to cocktails.
Well, it has orange juice mostly. So what kind of drink uses orange?
A screwdriver?
Uh-huh.
So, okay, because we've got vodka and we've got orange juice. I'm just going to do a little. I love grapefruit juice. I'm just going to put a whole thing. Okay. Oh! Okay. So now this is my last and final question. So after this, I just have to guess the character right.
Right.
Before I do that, I'm going to shake it up because I can.
Classy.
What if I...
Mixologist.
Okay. I didn't rim the thing.
You gotta rim the thing.
Shoot. Okay. My next question was going to be, if this is a screwdriver, is this play The Taming of the Shrew?
Bingo!
Woo! Okay. So now I really just have to guess the character. Hold on, let me slice up this lemon. So nothing's really gonna happen if I get this wrong. There should have been higher stakes. I'm really sorry. I'll think that through next time. So let's think about the female characters in The Taming of the Shrew. We have Kate, of course, and we have Bianca, and then we have the widow, and that's basically it for The Taming of the Shrew. So we can safely assume that this is either based on Kate or Bianca. So, stunning.
Mm-hmm.
My gut tells me that it should be Kate because she is indeed the shrew, or so we think, that we are trying to tame. However, the fact that there's sugar on the rim makes me feel like this character is very sweet. So we have this like sweetness and lightness and brightness, 3 different kinds of citrus. Oh, this looks so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget your lemon slice.
Okay. Ooh, let's do this.
Ooh, nice.
We truly won't know until we taste it. Let's see. You know what? I bet this cocktail is called The Taming of the Screw. Am I wrong?
Well, it's just called Kate's Screwdriver.
Okay. Well, he gave it away, folks. I couldn't have chosen a better cocktail for my first one of these. Delightful. Here, take it.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, that was so fun. We should do this more often. And we don't even have to film it. Let's just drink more.
Yes.
I feel.
Indeed.
That was a fun little game. Thank you so much for coming and for playing along. Next time, we should up the stakes a little bit. Thanks for joining me on this little cocktail adventure. I hope you had a good time. This Shakespeare Not Stirred book is delightful, and I think it has inspired me to try to make my own Shakespeare-themed cocktails. So I hope you have a happy holiday. Eat, drink, and be merry, and I'll see you next time.